obviously despite the tough result today, want to know what it means to actually be able to play at home, and also has the gravity of what you represent to the DMV basketball community really sunk in at this point in your career?
Yeah, it's awesome to be able to, play back here in my first pro game because I couldn't play last time we played in DC. But just to have a lot of family and friends here, it means a lot to everyone who's, been able to come support me and everything. And it's always really cool to play at home just because this area really shaped me so much. So just grateful for all the support and for, DMV basketball.
And also one for Sandy. Obviously, it's been a rough stretch for you guys here. Want to know if kind of the building blocks of what you're kind of see for the future, like you're able to kind of get at least some small wins here and there through the stretch.
No, regardless of that, I think they're all learnings. They're not failures, they're learnings as we prepare for the big picture. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to evaluate us at full strength, but you've been able to evaluate individual talent, and obviously this one has been, we know, she's a franchise player and continue to build and invest in her. But, the injuries really hurt us. I think Lau, first year in the league, I think she's showing some good things. And we've got a lot of first-timers that are, that coming in and playing really good basketball. So we've built, it's about building that strong foundation, isn't it? And then making sure we have high standards. There's still a lot of areas we need to work on, but it's really hard when your lineup changes all the time, your rotations change, and a lot of players haven't played together. We're not afforded the thing because we're a new team, because we have lack of experiences, so we've got to utilize these experiences and learn as we move forward.
Kiki, for you, coming off your rookie year, just starting out, the schedule from off-season, from championship game, training camp, up until now with the back-to-back last night, how are you feeling and how are you adjusting to the schedule?
Yeah, I was telling Sandy as we were walking over here, it's my first back-to-back, so definitely new. But it's been a long year, of course, but at the same time, just trying to make the most of it and take everything in. And physically it's tough, but at the same time, this is my job, so I just gotta get rest, get treatment. It's different now because I don't have class, I don't have school, so all I gotta focus on is basketball. But just trying to make the most of it.
And Sandy, for you, about Diana, she just got a jersey retired over there. I just want to ask you about your experience coaching her and, of course, winning the championship. Yeah, no, obviously it's a great privilege to coach one of the greatest of all times, and going into Phoenix in 2014 and winning a championship right off the bat. I think that was fantastic. But we had eight special years together, and wish we had won a little bit more. But I learned a ton from her, and it was sometimes I just sit back and watch her because she's that special. How she made other players better. She's one of the greatest players. It wasn't just about scoring. She was, the complete player that just inspired others to greatness. And so it's great I was able to get back for one of the dinners, and the celebration was fantastic. And we just got to, hopefully, I look forward to what comes next for her. Thank you.
Chelsea, you can go.
Thanks. Kiki, obviously today you had a little bit of a bigger role out there with both Slim and Marina out of the game. I'm just curious if it felt any different out there for you not having them, and if they were kind of in your ear on the bench there.
Yeah, and I think obviously with people in and out, roles change each game a little bit, but the entire time, I was sitting next to Slim a lot on the bench, so she's just constantly, giving me feedback, encouraging me, telling me what I need to do out there. So I really appreciate that, because when you're not on the court, you can see things that you don't always see when you're out there on the court. So just appreciate their support, and they've been very helpful.
And just to quickly follow up, what has it been like building your chemistry with Anissa, and how has it been just having her out there these past few games?
Yeah, it's not hard to play with her just because she plays so hard. So anyone that rebounds like that hustles like that, I feel like they can fit in anywhere. So she's been such a great addition because of the motor that she brings to this team.
Thank you.
Okay, Sophie.
Hi, Coach. Hi, ladies. Sophie Dumal with the Ballers Magazine. Kiki, my first question is for you. You mentioned being back in the DMV, but what was it like playing against some of your former teammates, and then as well as your former assistant coach and Michaela? Could you speak to that?
Yeah, it's always really cool. Those are some of my best friends, so just sharing some special moments with them, and obviously happy for their success, and we're rooting each other on. So it's been really fun to just watch each other through a lot of our first years in the league.
And then Laura, for you, just what are some positives that you guys, have seen throughout this stretch with the different changes in the lineups? You guys have fought and shown that effort. Just what are some positives that you guys can take away from these past few games?
I think everybody from our team is ready to step in at any time and play. Like today, Tioni did a good job, and other players that don't play that much. So we know we are short-handed sometimes and it's tough, but we have each other's back. And no, there's always something positive. Today, finally, we let them score less than 100, so that's success for us. And there are some small wins, but at the end of the day, we want to win, and that's our goal for next game.
Thank you.